Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? So yeah, I wanted to in this video talk about energy preservation. In other words, semen retention. Um, because at the moment, I'm about 2 weeks into preserving my vital energy. Um, and yeah, I just want to talk about things I've learned about this topic and my own experience in regards to this topic. Um, and yeah, it's very possible to do, in a committed relationship. I'm in a committed relationship. I'm married, right? And there's periods of time. I mean, at least for me personally, where you know it's not always the time to be like physically intimate with your partner. I think your relationship shouldn't revolve around sex anyways, you know what I mean? Now, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Sex is great. It's important. It can be important for your relationship if you're in a relationship. But it's not everything, and even I mean, the thing is though is that you can even still not release your energy. You can still prevent yourself from releasing your energy while you're having sex with your wife, with your partner. That is still a possibility, and that's something that I have done before a couple times, but I'm not too experienced. But anyways, yeah, I'm just kind of driving the point that I am in a marriage relationship, but I'm still really striving to practice this because I know how important and valuable it is. Um, and yeah, like I do noticeably, like I said, I'm about 2 weeks into it, 13 days of energy preservation. And yeah, like I do noticeably have more, I noticeably have more energy. And there's like a lot more mental clarity. Um, it's a different, special, unique feeling compared to um, when it's more recently after releasing that energy out of you. Um, yeah, like I noticeably, now that I've gotten to close to 14 days. Oh boy, I don't want dogs barking at me. But yeah, now that I've gotten close to 14 days, I am like clearly noticing more energy, more mental clarity, um, and just overall just overall positive benefits. I even got and you may be able to notice this in the video. I got a little bit more of a glow to my skin. Um, and just yeah, like just overall positive benefits. I feel like more manly, more like masculine. Um, yeah, just feel better, just in general, you know. Um, and yeah, I mean, as far as it goes with practicing energy preservation successfully, like you just gotta have the commitment. You gotta have the commitment to do so. You gotta have the understanding, whether you're in a relationship or not. You know, you gotta have the knowledge and the understanding and the commitment to do so. You know, and it's absolutely possible if you're in a committed relationship. I've gone over 30 days preserving my energy, a little bit over 30 days, a couple times in my relationship, right, within my marriage. So like it's absolutely possible, and like I said, like there's even a couple times where like I was physically intimate with my wife, right? And yeah, I was able to not, I was able to not release. I was able to keep that within myself still. Now, it's not easy to do. It's definitely not easy. Like I'll admit, I'll be honest, that's not easy to do, but it's possible. I know breath work really helps with that. Your breath and just kind of like tightening those muscles down there. Um, but yeah, it's absolutely worth it. It's absolutely worth it to practice energy preservation. In other words, semen retention. Just because, yeah, like I said, like all these positive benefits, more energy, more mental clarity, spiritual growth. You grow closer to God because that's like this stuff is literally like divine. It's literally straight up divine energy from God. Like you feel a closer connection with God. You feel a closer connection to the Holy Spirit when you're holding in this energy within yourself. It's really something special from God. I mean, think about it. It's the fluid. It's the stuff that has the potential to create life, to make a baby. So it makes perfect sense that if you keep this stuff within yourself for a while, you'll be able to have more life within you. You'll be able to have more life within you because you're keeping this stuff within you for a long time that creates life. So therefore, it gives you more life. It gives you more vitality and energy. It makes perfect sense, and this is something that the elites and the people in the medical industry, doctors and stuff. This is knowledge that people are trying to keep from us to keep us weak, and sick and reliant on the medical industry for pharmaceuticals, for medicines, so they can get our money from us. And you don't want to fall for that trap. You want to realize the potential that you have within you to be vital and healthy and strong, and all it takes is just, it's not necessarily easy to do. It's not easy, but all it takes is just keeping this seminal fluid within you and transmuting this energy into your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, and into growing closer to God, your spiritual practices, like reading and studying the scriptures and prayer, and for my fellow Latter-day Saints, worship in the temple, going and visiting the temple for Latter-day Saints, going to church, meditation, just all those good spiritual practices, things like that, that'll help with transmuting that sexual energy. That way you're not like experiencing those sexual urges. You're not like, there's not too much of a buildup of energy down there, and it goes up, it transmutes. So again, like just pursuing your goals, your aspirations, your dreams, just having a good, like, active, busy, purposeful life, doing stuff, not getting stagnant, and also just engaging in those spiritual practices, focusing on those spiritual practices, growing closer to God. And yeah, you'll do just fine with transmuting that sexual energy, and keeping it within yourself. And you know, if you're in a committed relationship, if you're in a marriage like myself, or a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, yeah, like there's ways you can still practice energy preservation, you know, and you can even still have sex regularly with your partner and still keep it within yourself. It's just something that you gotta figure out and research and just learn from your own experience, you know. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in my video, and I will catch you on the next one.